Hey everyone, welcome back to Dewey Smart's SAT Grammar Prep. Today we're going to be working with prepositions, and with that, the return of idioms is going to happen. So let's just talk about the concept in general. Prepositions are words or group of words that precede nouns or pronouns and govern their relation to another word in the sentence. So that might sound a little complicated, but you've seen prepositions everywhere. Examples of them include the words in, on, and at. Idiomatic prepositions is where things get a little bit tricky. The way we use prepositions, like the way we use idioms, is not governed by typical grammatical rules most of the time. Most prepositions in the English language are highly idiomatic, which means we've simply gotten used to using certain prepositions following or before certain words. So to understand that a little bit more, let's look at the problem. A familiarity in the most common programming languages is useful for anyone who wants to pursue a career in information technology. So we have no change. We have a familiarity with, a familiarity to, and a familiarity for. Let's just work through this. Immediately, we can see a familiarity to doesn't make much sense grammatically. Familiarity to the most common programming language is not correct, and it seems wrong. To what? It's not really connecting things in a way that is effective. Now, if we look at the other options, a familiarity with and a familiarity for, as well as a familiarity in, all make more sense. I would say familiarity in and a familiarity for, the most common programming languages, make a little bit more sense with to. However, the idiomatic correct result for this answer is with. When you're using the phrase familiarity, you always need the preposition with to go with it. So any other preposition that is here is idiomatically unacceptable. Now, your knowledge of prepositions and idiomatic prepositions is just going to come from more practice, but there are examples of it all across the English language that you will be familiar with. Across from is one of them. From is an idiom that you are going to have after across. Another one would be based on. So you're going to use based, and you're going to follow it with on. There are a lot of idiomatic uses of prepositions within the English language. The most important thing, of course, with all idioms is that you practice, 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 and read so you can figure them all out.